Hi, this is Chris Lemnewski from CASTL Design, and I'm going to show you how to attach our shield that we designed for the Heine Omega 500 Indirect scope. We've created two new designs for the Heine scope, one for legal transparency and one for letter transparency. We had to do this because the legal transparency was a little too short to use our original design seen in our first video. This video will focus on how to attach the two different styles of shield to the Heine scope. If you would like to learn how to use the template to cut your own shield, please use the link below to see our original video. First, we're going to show you how to attach the legal face shield to the Heine scope. Like our original, you can use a paper template and cut along the solid lines to create the clear face shield. In this specific design, you're notching the corners and putting a small hole on each side. Like our original design, you'll use the center square cutout to anchor the face shield to the attachment point of the binocular scope. On the face shield, there is a small hole and a notch on each side, and we're going to use these to slot the face shield and attach it to the headband in between those over-ear adjustments. If I bring the camera close, you can see there's a small silver pin on this side that we're going to slot the headband into. And on the opposite side, underneath this wire, there is a gray pin that we'll use in the same manner. To attach the legal sized face shield, I'm going to slot the square cutout over the center attachment point where the headband meets the scope. I'm then going to take the face shield and I'm going to slot it over the pin between the headband and that adjustment that is above the ear. This takes a little bit of force, and it is easier to pull it over the pin rather than push it, and it should snap lightly into place. On the opposite side, I'll do the same thing, pulling the face shield so that the pin snaps into the small cutout hole. Once attached, the face shield is fairly rigid, and you can look through the oval slot cutouts to adjust the binoculars of the scope. When you want to take the shield off, just pull it off of the sides of the headband, and then you can pull straight down to remove it from the center attachment point. We've also designed a template for two letter pieces of transparency or laminate. This uses a similar template to the legal size, but we're going to use closed cutouts or hole cutouts instead of notches on the sides to attach it, because taping two letter pieces of transparency together gives you a slightly wider shield. Now, when you tape the two pieces together, tape it down the center with a 1/4 inch overlap and make sure you use tape all the way down the center line. Cut out the holes along the solid lines as usual. And this design uses that same square cutout that we'll put over the center post to attach the shield to the headband. Now these hole cutouts are similar to our design for the Keeler scope, and what you'll do is you'll just pull them over those ear adjustments and they'll snap in place. On the light power adjustment side, you'll have to unplug the wire from the battery so you can pull the wire through the hole and then snap it over that adjustment. Once on the face shield, you can plug the wire back into the battery pack or the wired connection depending on what style you're using. Again, you can see that there are slots to adjust the binoculars, and this shield is a little bit long. If it's running into your chest, you can always trim it shorter. To remove it, make sure you unplug the battery, and then you pull the shield off of the over-ear adjustments and then straight down from the center post to remove it. Now, one nice feature of the Heine scope is that it is ambidextrous. I can change which side the over-ear adjustments are attached to. I can remove them and switch sides as I'm doing here. The scope shield will work with the adjustments on either side. So don't worry if your scope is mirrored compared to what is shown in this video here. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please send us an email in the link below.